Welcome, everyone. Welcome into this week's Water Signs live readings for the week of September 11th through September 17th of 2022. So we're going to be looking at Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces. So, guys, just remember that I always put timestamps in after the live stream is over. So, you'll just click on the description box, you'll scroll down to the bottom, and you can click Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces, and it will take you where you want to go. All right, guys. Hey, let me know if sound is okay. A little technical difficulties when we were getting started for the live. So, just one camera today. Let me know if the sound is okay. Awesome. Thank you, honey. Miss L is with us. Hi, Miss L. All right. So I'm trying not to have a moment so that we can have these water signs at a decent time. So I think before I get started, it would probably be a really good idea for me to cleanse a little bit. I normally do this before we start the live. Hi, Rachel. But I found this beautiful new sage. I wanted to show everyone. This is my first lilac sage. But if I understand correctly, this is Spanish. Wait, lavender, not lilac. Lavender. So this is Spanish lavender. I thought that it looked a little bit different. Like if they're short and bushy. We're used to seeing lavender in the U.S. where it's like long and thin. So it stuck out to me as soon as I seen it. And of course, I love that purple color. And of course, I love the smell. So yes, guys, timestamps. I'm totally having my third day no cigarette meltdown. So we'll start when I get started. All right. What's wrong? See, Junior walked in. I'm like, what's wrong? I'm just waiting. I'm just ready for something. What's wrong? No, there's no light on. I am struggling with the lighting, guys, but however, I think I've come up with a solution. Actually, my sister, my wonderful sister, came up with a solution. LED strips, guys, LED strips. So I was like, I'm tired of the big white light that YouTube tells you to use. Like, I'm just over it. You know what I mean? It's so hot. And it's definitely like one of the recommendations if you watch like anybody that teaches you how to make YouTube videos. They always talk about like the lighting, and they're like, it's super important to make sure you have good lighting. And I understand that you guys want to see the cards, but I just want to say there's some people that like just show their face and they don't even show the cards. Like, how do you know what they're telling you? They're not just making it up. At least they show the cards. But yes, guys, like I'm just done with the hot. It's like burning in my face all the time. I really enjoy having the candles. And so to have the candles and the lights, it just gets like super hot and I'm over it. I noticed that on Twitch, and we are new on Twitch. Don't forget, guys, we're streaming on Facebook, we're streaming on YouTube, and we're on Twitch at the same time. And I noticed that on Twitch, like they don't sit in big old bright white burning your face light. They have like, those LED strips that my sister was talking about. So yeah, I was like that we're definitely going that route. I feel like it'll give it a much calmer environment. Speaking of calmer environment, guys, have you guys found Frankie's Tarot yet? Let me know if anyone has heard or watches Frankie's Tarot. I found her this weekend. And I mean, remember, I'm trying to quit smoking, so I'm losing my crap cookies over here, okay? And so she had such a calming voice. There was just something, and she's not like, I mean, she doesn't sugarcoat, she tells you how it is. But yeah, she was just so super calming to me. I just thought it was super cool. So if you guys haven't heard or checked out Frankie's Tarot, I think I've seen it. She's at like 25,000 subscribers, so doing amazing work. But yes, guys, let me know. Oh, look at Miss Al says, I stopped watching the readers that don't shuffle or show cards clearly. Do you guys like it when I shuffle on camera? I kind of worry about it because I hear like some people say it's too loud. And then, oh, you didn't miss it, Amber. And then some people, you know, like they don't want that part. Like they just want me to be flipping the cards out. People are so picky, but you guys want to know how I like to do it. And remember, this is supposed to be like my business and my YouTube channel. And I understand that you want to cater to your clients and whatnot. But if I'm not happy, guys, then I promise you my work is going to suffer. You know what I'm trying to say? So I definitely feel like it's very important that we take care of our energies and really do this in a calming environment. I think because I was trying to grow the business, you know, from the ground up, it was definitely like this go, go, go all the time. And I've been doing it for almost 2 years, guys. October is going to make 2 years and I'm just done. I'm over it. I would say I'm definitely burnt out. I'm not a quitter, so I'm not going to quit, of course. And plus, I would miss all of you guys dearly. But you know what I'm saying? Like, we're definitely going to change up. Like, I'm done doing it the way that YouTube says, you know what I'm saying? They make me struggle with my subscribers anyway. I don't know if you guys noticed, but like, we just got 2 new ones and then they just take them away. And I'm like, okay, whatever. So yeah, LED strips. So probably sometime next week, I'm gonna try to have it set up so it's a little bit brighter, but at least you know we're not like melting Rose's face. All right. Oh, I know. Incense. I found some incense. Okay, so I was having my meltdown, right? And I told Junior I wanted to go check out the store because I'm always looking at these different stores wherever we're at, right? Katie's opened a holistic healing store right before we moved. I'm like, yeah, of course you do it right before we move. But here, of course, we're in a bigger place. We're surrounded by like, I don't know, what is it, honey? 3, 4 different hi Sandra. 3 or 4 different kind of bigger cities. And so we kind of get to choose like where we want to go. You know what I mean? Everything's like 20 minutes away. We're still in the country, but we kind of get to pick like which town, which city are we going to this time. And today where did we, Maconda, is it, am I saying it right? Maconda, Illinois. There was this place called Maconda Trading Company, where I found that lavender sage, and then I also found some of these hand rolled incense sticks. So I thought that was super cool. They smell absolutely delicious. I know you guys can't go to Maconda unless you're here in Illinois. If you are, come say hi to me. But yeah, it was just super, super cool store. But the reason I brought it up is because I want to tell you the story. Hi, Victoria. The gentleman, the young man that was helping us check out, and when I walked in, it was, guys, it was just rows and rows. I should have taken pictures, honestly. I know I'm poor about that stuff. I need like a go cam so you guys can just go with me wherever I'm at. But anyway, so we were in there, and it's literally like rows and rows. How many square feet do you think it is, honey? I don't know, that kind of stuff. It's huge, right? So just a lot of stuff. And I walked in and I was like, wow, this is a big store. And he said, yeah, it can be a little overwhelming sensory overload sometimes when you come in here. And I looked at him and I was like, you know, if I was walking into like a Walmart, then yeah, that would be an overwhelming sensory overload. This is just sensory overload and it's freaking amazing. Yeah. It smelled so good in there, guys. Look, Junior says 2 to 3 thousand square feet. Yeah, it was freaking huge, guys. Huge, huge, huge. All right, I swear, I'm getting it together. I'm almost ready. I always feel better after I talk to you guys, and I tell you about all my craziness, and then I'm like, oh, okay, let's get started. Oh my gosh, I wish there was smell-o-vision. It smells so good. I knew it was going to love it. My new favorite store. Honey, I told you we were going back. They had oracle cards and stuff like that there too. Also, guys, just a massive display of crystals and gems, and it just felt like there goes that southern crap. It felt very I don't know, healing and calming while I was in there for sure. All right, I think I'm ready, guys. 10 minutes in. I thank you for bearing with me. All right, here we go. Let's talk about the astrology. You ready? All right, so we've been talking about it all week. We're at the water signs, so Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. This is going to be an emotional one, guys, and I think that's why I was so emotional all day, is just because I knew that this was going to be an emotional one. And I'm just going to explain to you guys why really quickly. So you're like, why? Why does this have to happen to me? All right, I'm going to tell you. Because you were born under a massive water sign. So regardless of whether you are, oh, thank you, honey, went to Twitch. Yeah, so regardless of whether you are a Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces, water signs, regardless of where they are in your chart, too, guys, definitely speak of deep emotions. I know that Scorpio is known for like the transformation, but really, honestly, the water signs are all known for transformation. They flow through emotions like no other. Okay. And I say this because I know I have a lot of Aries in my chart, but my rising sign is Cancer. So I do get a lot of, I have a lot of emotions, guys. So yeah, you're going to be like the water sign, right? So you guys know Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, like what is it, your sun, your moon? Do you guys only watch for your sun? I was showing Junior, I always watch Soulful Revolution, and you know how we've been talking, and I say that your sun sign is important, guys. It really is. But your moon sign is much more important. It's a much smaller time span, and it tells you more personal information about yourself. And I was watching Soulful Revolution, and she totally said that on her channel. I was like, ooh, I wonder if she watches me. But she talked about how, we kind of all put the focus on our sun sign. I'm so sorry, guys. Have mercy. But really, there's different parts of our chart that's really important. Today, the energy turned around. Thank goodness. It did turn around. It was kind of crazy this morning, super overwhelming. But see, I don't know. Sometimes, guys, like, is it me and the freaking cigarette war, or is it like the energy? We're all feeling collective energy because of the Pisces full moon. So is it like my energy, or is it Mrs. L's energy? You see what I'm saying? It's so much like that today, it seems like. But anyway. All right, I feel like I said let's get to it 3 minutes ago. Let's get to it. Mars in Gemini is square to Venus in Virgo. So remember, guys, this is the week of September 11th through the 17th. So we're looking for the week after the Pisces full moon. Right now, we're in that Pisces full moon energy. I do feel my energy early, so I do feel like I've already dealt with full moon energy. I'm not saying it's gone, guys. Oh, that's what I call the water signs, full moon hangover. It's for real. It's like a for real thing. All right. So when there's full moons that are extra emotional, right? You can tend to have that energy or the energy of full moon, like always, like in a constant release of emotion. You know what I mean? Like it's constantly like coming up and out, from the time of the full moon to the new moon. It's like a 2-week period of time, and when that happens, it's called the full moon hangover. When I was studying, guys, for this week's signs, the water signs definitely feel, I'm assuming it's because it's so emotional already, like extra heavy. You know what I'm saying? It's like they feel extra weighed down. So to me, that tells me that's that full moon hangover. It's like that extra emotion that we have at full moons is carrying with you, water signs. And I'm going to say Pisces is probably going to be the biggest one. I could be wrong. I feel like it's going to be between Scorpio and Pisces. But anyway, it's taking you from the time of the full moon and it's carrying on until that new moon. So if you feel like you're experiencing the full moon energy a little bit longer than normal, that's why, guys. It's called full moon hangover. All right, so Mars and Gemini, I keep saying this, square to Venus in Virgo. This is the week after, okay? So the week after the Pisces full moon. Mars has been in Gemini, actually, since August 20th. I've talked about it literally since weeks before Mars moved into Gemini, just because when I was studying the charts, I knew how important that was going to be, especially for us that are the ones on the twin journey. But Mars and Gemini, what does that mean? It means that Spirit's like stepping in and completely removing any blockages that you have in your life that you yourself refuse to move. It's like you had several opportunities, and if you didn't take the opportunity on August 20th when Mars moved into Gemini, it's like Spirit starts knocking the things out of the way. Mars, definitely the planet of aggression. It definitely represents the it just represents masculine energy. And it definitely says too that Mars is in a hurry. It's ready to go. All right, so then we have Venus in Virgo. Venus loves being in Virgo, right? And Venus also has the sun in Virgo. Venus, of course, representing I'll get it straight, guys. Our feminine energies. So Mars is like, let's get up and go. And Venus is like, no, sit down, let's think this through. Right? Those are our two different types of energy, and we have both of those within us. I do feel like Venus has a little extra oomph because the sun is also in Virgo with Venus. But I just want to say, when I was studying this part right here where Mars and Gemini square to Venus in Virgo, remember, guys, square is a challenge or a conflict. It means that there's tension, right? So again, Mars is ready to hurry up and go, and feminines are like, sit down, let's think this through. So as this is happening, I was learning and I was reading, and I really came across some information that's been talking about, like Cassidy Kane. She talked about it in her Twin Flame 1111 blog that she put out for this week. And she talked about how a lot of times the feminine energy will get this like righteousness, will get this like belief that the masculine energy must just be suffering. They must just be having this horrible life right now because they did not choose to be in 3D union with the feminine, right? So I just want to say, when I was studying the Mars and Gemini square to Venus in Virgo, regardless of whether the sun was in Virgo or not, these two planets, which represent our masculine and our feminine energies, are powerful within themselves equally. One is not better than the other. You see what I'm saying? So if you're a twin on a twin journey and you think that your masculine energy and you're the feminine, and you think that your masculine counterpart is off somewhere just being a loser, you're wrong. You're wrong, and I get offended because remember, guys, Aries all in my chart. Even though I'm a girl, I am the masculine energy in my twin journey, right? So yes. So for the feminines that are out there thinking that the masculine can't do it without them, and all this kind of stuff, that is not true. Now, are you helping the masculine when you heal? Absolutely. But guess what? The masculine is helping the feminine when they heal. You see what I'm saying? It's very equal. There's not one that's like better than the other. Now, I will say this. I do feel that the feminine energy in our collective tribe has always been slightly ahead, maybe a step or two ahead from the masculine, and the masculine has always been kind of playing like catch up, right? So yeah, so what I am telling you all of this stuff for is I gave the perfect example with my cigarettes, but I'm tired of talking about the cigarettes. So guys, you're going to have, just like I said, an energy that's telling you, I want you to hurry up and do this thing. I know you, like, you know what it is. You have something that you've been thinking about doing, knowing that you need to do, know that it's better for you. It's going to make your life healthier. It's going to make your life better, but you haven't been doing it. You've been procrastinating. And then you have feminine energy. So even though the masculine energy says hurry up and go, 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 you still need to sit down and think things through logically. You can't be reckless at this time. So that's the inner conflict that literally everyone on the planet is experiencing, regardless of what type of journey you're on, because this is astrology, guys. It's happening to everyone. Now, if you're on the twin journey, yes, it can definitely impact us a little bit differently. All right, I think that was it. There's Miss Tina. Hello, Miss Tina. All right, guys. So that's going to be the astrology. If you're dealing with that inner conflict, just reach out to me, guys, especially if you're on the twin journey. Don't forget, it's scrolling across the bottom. I do offer special coupons. So, yes, reach out, email, Etsy, doesn't matter. If I don't answer, it's probably because it's 2 a.m. and I'm asleep, guys. I will answer as quickly as I can. All right, let's see what else. We're doing tarot. We're doing tarot all week. So we're going to use the Modern Witches Tarot for your energy of the week. We're going to do our main spread with Llewellyn, and then we're going to clarify with some regular Rider-Waite. I've just been missing like the Rider-Waite, the tarot part of reading tarot. And so I've pulled back from the Oracle cards just a little bit. Oh, I love it. Destiny on the bottom. But we're going to use one of them, Magical Times, an Oracle site, for guidance. And then we're going to pull, I guess, two. My bad. Because we always end it out with the Moonology Oracle. All right. So that's the gig. That's what we're doing. I will offer free readings at the end. All right. So let's get started. Miss Tina says she fell asleep. Miss Tina is at the end of the Marina season, so it can definitely wear on you for sure. And today, or I guess it was yesterday, right? Yesterday was a holiday. And those are always fun. I don't miss that stuff, Miss Tina. I thoroughly enjoy working for myself. All right, guys, let's start with Cancer. Let's do 2236 for Cancer. All right, Cancer. So this is going to be for the week after the Pisces full moon. Remember that Pisces full moon is going to give you heightened intuition and definitely overflow of emotion. All full moons do that, but this one a little bit extra because Pisces is that emotional water sign. So I do kind of feel that all the water signs have a little bit of a full moon hangover as we go into the week after the full moon. So let's look Cancer, energy of the week. And I am using the Modern Witches Tarot. All right, I love it. Beautiful card comes out. Queen of Cups, definitely sensing some strong divine feminine energy here. Cancer, you're taking like your power back. Balancing, I know this is not Libra, but I'm definitely seeing like balancing the scales. This could be about balancing your masculine and your feminine. And if you're anything like me with all the freaking Aries in my chart, this is good. All right, so on the bottom, some healing Aquarius energy with the star, and the star definitely talks about interesting. It's actually about purification and new beginnings, but I'm getting like the snowballs. Sometimes I get little snowballs with the stars that are on the star card. And it's almost like things start snowballing in. You ever heard that phrase? Like things start coming in quickly. Super interesting. All right. So now we're going to use Llewellyn Tarot. I love the smell of that incense. It just totally made my whole day so much better. Of course, you guys did too. You guys did too. It really, that's what does it. I get on here and be like, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, oh, I feel better. It helps that when you guys say, me too, me too. Doesn't it help when you know, like, you're not the only one? It's not just you. All right. Challenge or obstacle for Cancer. Interesting. No, I just have the whole deck upside down. 9 of Cups comes out. You want something or something is missing. We have the Empress coming out for lesson learned. Major Arcana. Ooh, and the Priestess. We have a match. How interesting. Not a match, but we have 2 major arcanas. The High Priestess. The High Priestess is, that's interesting because we got the Queen of Cups, and I sense that twin energy with divine and feminine right away, but it's about unconditional love here. The Priestess or the High Priestess is definitely like that, what I call the bridging energy in the twin flame journey. So I'm probably most likely talking to a divine feminine counterpart on the twin journey. Wheel of Fortune is on the bottom. Definitely things starting to move in your favor. What the struggle or challenge is, I feel like you've been wanting something that has to do with unconditional love, or you're missing something. So if I'm talking to someone on the twin journey, this could be that longing, aching feeling that we all know. All right, and then the Empress coming out in lesson learned. The Empress tells me you're highly connected. You know that you're highly connected. You have an understanding. The Empress has all knowing, right? Like she understands everything about the universe, everything about oneness, everything about the zodiac. You know what I'm trying to say? Like she knows and has all the information. This is lesson learned. I'm not talking to a newbie here. This isn't a Cancer who just started watching tarot today or who just learned about twin flames today. This is someone who clearly knows like what's going on. The Priestess coming out at the end, secrets, mysteries, bridging energy, of course, it could be telling me that like you solved something. There's like something that has been being hidden from you, and it's like you move the veil over and you're able to see through it. All right, let's clarify. Let's use a little Rider Waite. A little stuck energy as I'm shuffling. So when I've seen that Wheel of Fortune on the bottom, it's definitely like things have been stuck and you're ready for them to start moving, which is super interesting, Cancer, because when I seen that star card on the bottom of the Modern Witches Tarot, I definitely got like things are fixing to start snowballing in, like one after another. All right, let's clarify. The 9 of Cups. What is it that you want, Cancer? 8 of Wands comes out and the 5 of Cups comes out. You're ready for that brighter future. So Cancer, you could be listening to me because every time I talk about the 5 of Cups, I talk about how painful this card is. Like literally, I don't even really like to hold it. That's how I read the cards, guys. I just feel the energy that the card gives me. And see, I'm chucking up. Like it happens every time. It's the 5 of Cups. This is a card of grieving, of loss, of traumatic loss. Not like I, misplaced my favorite shoe. No, this is like traumatic, life-altering, tears, crying, screaming at the universe, loss with this card every freaking time. Okay. And so what the 5 of Cups means, it always shows like he's looking. I can't get it on the camera. See him looking at the 3 cups that are spilt. He's not even noticing those 2 cups behind him. Those 2 cups behind him are full. There's nothing wrong with them. He's supposed to grab them and go on to his abundant future. You see the bridge? So the bridge is supposed to take him to his abundant future. But he can't ever see the bridge because he's looking at what he lost. You're wanting that to change. So the 8 of Wands, see how those wands come in so fast. It's like, change it. Change it now. I totally feel that. All right, let's look at the Empress. So again, you're connected. You're connected to source. You're connected to the universe. You're connected to your counterpart. You understand. You already have all the knowledge. The Fool. So you're not taking the leap of faith because your heart's still broken. All right, let's look at that. Ooh, something hit somebody because my left ear just took off. Or somebody came in. Or we're just at 11:11. I see 11 people on YouTube. All right, let's look at that Priestess energy. The High Priestess, the bridging energy. The High Priestess sits right where that veil. She's right in front of the veil between heaven and earth. So it's like she's moved the veil so she could see something. The Five of Wands challenges the Five of Swords. Super interesting. On the bottom, the Queen of Cups, 2 different decks. What? All right. So Five of Wands. Something's definitely been challenging, and it's going to be something about your communication because Five of Swords is communication. I feel like what's challenging is the way you communicate with people has changed. 5 is changing. I would say too, like Five of Wands. I know Five of Wands says things. There's obstacles. It's difficult. There's challenges in your way. Yes, it means all of those things, but it also means that you've been training. It's like you've trained for it. And I just want to say, if you're on the twin journey, you've definitely trained for the challenges that are here. It's not even ahead. It's like they're here now. And I just want to say too, Five of Swords to me has always been about negative thinking. Like since day one, when I first started reading tarot, that Five of Swords says like you're telling yourself negative thoughts. You're causing yourself to like quit. You're telling yourself you can't do something. I feel like what's happening is here, you're moving more into this Empress energy. You're moving more into this understanding. You're going to be willing to take that leap of faith. And when you're willing to take the leap of faith, that's surrendering, right? So if I'm talking to someone who's a Cancer on the twin journey, this is literally about just surrendering and moving on with your journey and what you're supposed to be doing. That's what the cards are kind of like telling me. All right, let's do guidance next for Cancer. The unconditional love on 2 different decks, 2 different tarot decks. I have the Faith card. Believe you are not alone. Spirit is right beside you. Ask for guidance and it will come. I am so bad about this. Like I will sit here and be so frustrated and it takes me forever to just stop and ask Spirit, please help me. Please just help me. Like the cigarettes. No joke, guys. For 3 days, I don't know. I cried. I struggled. It was miserable. And then that morning where that peace just kind of like came over me, that was the morning that I was just like, please help me. Please just help me do this. Like clearly I can't do this. Please just help me do it. And I just like I swear to you, like a calming just came over me. I did go and put the patch on after that. And it's helped me ever since. I've had a few hiccups yesterday afternoon and this morning, but I haven't smoked, guys. I haven't smoked. And I just keep saying, just please help me. That's literally it. Friendship comes out. Be with the ones who make you shine, who love you and really care. Keep those and let the others go. Gratitude also comes out. It says, be grateful for abundance. Live in appreciation for what you have, and more good things will come. I definitely sense that for Cancer. All right, let's close it out with the Moonology Oracles. And remember, guys, this is going to be for your thoughts and emotions for the week of September 11th through September 17th. I love it. My favorite. Thank you, Spirit. Believe in the impossible, the blue moon. That card always gives me that feeling like don't give up. the craziest thing is about to happen, and you've probably been waiting for it for a long time. Look at that. Your hard work is paying off. It's the new moon in Capricorn, and the energy is gaining momentum. The waxing moon. I definitely feel that. I feel like it's definitely coming in quickly. Ooh, a new romantic cycle was on the bottom, which is interesting because it's new moon in Libra, and I did kind of sense a little bit of a balance. All right, Cancer, I'm going to leave it right there. I hope that reading was helpful. If it was, please like, share, comment, subscribe. All those very good things. It definitely helps my channel grow, and we are growing, guys. All right, I'm going to clean up really quickly, and then we will do the infamous Scorpio. I'll be right back, guys. All right, guys, almost ready for Scorpio. Let me grab a drink just really quickly. Yeah, the be right back scares people. The leaving it on the screen, it makes you wonder like what's going on, and so you stay and check it out. But I don't know if you guys noticed, we literally lost 3 viewers in the time that I muted it to shuffle the cards. But I promise you, had I shuffled while we were unmuted, you know, people complain it's loud. So like it's you just can't make everyone happy. All right, Scorpio. Yeah, I think it's better than the be right back one too. Yeah. Which is again going against what they tell you to do on YouTube. They're like, never leave the screen, never leave the sound if your face isn't on there. Yeah, and again, I was watching that Frankie's tarot, and she just got up. She was like, "Hey guys, I gotta go pee. I'll be right back." And I was like, "Yes." May like I'll start crying. I'm like, I gotta go to the restroom. I'm so sorry. I'll be right back. You know what I mean? She's like, I'll be back, and she just left it. Just left it like how it was. No, be right back screen. No nothing. I'm telling you, the happiest people do it the way they want to do it. Yeah, Miss Tina made it. I'm gonna quit smoking deadline for December 13th. She texted me that earlier today. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like I'm just ready. Just ready. Tired of the smell. All right, Scorpios, here we go. 3842 for Scorpio. This is for the week of September 11th through September 17th. So remember, Scorpio, this is going to be for the week after the Pisces full moon. The Pisces full moon is a water sign moon. It's already an emotional time with full moons, but now we're going to have an extra emotional time because it's the Pisces full moon. Pisces is the mystic, very highly intuitive. So this full moon is going to make you feel highly intuitive. However, this is for the week after the full moon. So this is for next week, guys. And so what I'm getting here is that you most likely are going to have this little bit of a heavy feeling from the time that the full moon happened through this week that we're talking about, September 11th through the 17th. And it's going to carry and probably most likely until the new moon. And what it means is like that extra emotional energy that you feel during a full moon, it may not be as heavy as when it is the peak of the full moon, but it'll still carry like throughout the week. Really almost 2 weeks as you make it to the new moon. So if you're feeling a little extra emotional, that could definitely be why, Scorpio. All right, let's look at energy of the week. All right, so we have a 7 of Wands. I see you trying to fight something off. 7 of Wands is definitely about like standing your ground. It can also be about competition, but I feel like you're kind of trying to fight something off. Kind of like Miss Tina, she's trying to quit smoking. She's trying to fight those cigarettes off, right? 9 of Wands is on the bottom. So 9 of Wands is again, like don't give up. So it was like stand your ground, don't give up. All right. Let's do the main spread for Scorpio. Oh, I just seen a universe card. Let's see if it comes back out. All right, challenge or obstacle. Why is Scorpio having to fight for something or fight something off? We have the 10 of Swords coming out. Something is at a completion. It is something that's painful. It's something that wasn't good. 10 of Swords always says it's like completion of a painful life cycle. All right, let's look at lesson learned. So we have the Ace of Swords. So Ace of Swords just tells me that you have new clarity. You got new understanding about something. And let's look at the outcome for Scorpio. The Chariot comes out. It's like, wow, Scorpio gets on with it, right? And Scorpio has definitely been a little bit of a slow moving energy for me collectively since I've started reading for you guys. It's definitely been an energy in the last 2 years of a massive inner healing, massive loss for Scorpio since I started reading for Scorpio. And it's like that type of I've been getting like for the last couple of months, I would say, for Scorpio, like that type of energy is over. It's like Scorpio has started to like come out of that dark tunnel, right? And not really quickly. It's not like Scorpio is just running out. I feel like Scorpio wants to run out back into the light, back into joy, back into happiness. But whatever they're healing from was so impactful that it's taking this much time. Ooh, I'm shaking the camera. I'm so sorry. But yeah, like it's taking this much time. And also what I'm getting with what I've picked up with Scorpio, again, for the last 2 years that I've been reading for Scorpio, is that whatever that loss was, could be different. It's going to be different for all of you, right? Some of you, it was a loss of a career. Some of you, it was like a loss of a spouse. Some of you, it was a loss of, I don't know, anything. We all are constantly we're always losing something, right? Like something's always passing and something new is always coming in. That's just kind of how the energy works. But I do feel like I would say about 2 years ago, Scorpio suffered like a massive loss and has definitely been going through some sort of healing period through that. And it's like some sort of new understanding has come in. I know that this is the card that's lesson learned and it's supposed to teach you or help you with what the challenge or obstacle is. The challenge or obstacle is that it needs to come to an end. Like the healing is done. It's not done. It's never done. But it's like the time of hiding, the time of reclusiveness, the time of withdrawing, that kind of stuff, it's over. And it's like now it's time to get on with the rest of your life. And that's the Chariot. Strong Cancer energy. On the bottom, 5 of Swords. Again, 5 of Swords, that negative thinking, that telling yourself that you can't do something. All right, let's look at the 10 of Swords. What is the thing that needs to come? Man, that's like the 3rd time. All right, what is the thing that needs to come to a completion? So we have the 10 of Wands coming out on the 10 of Swords and the Ace of Cups. So that's funny because that came out, it was in the fire signs. I want to say it was Sagittarius, but it could be wrong. But 10 of Wands is definitely like, where are you putting your energy? Where are you putting your focus? I feel like you're really focused on the loss. Whatever that loss was caused you some really heavy burdens. It caused you to really have this overflow of emotion, right? Ace of Cups, it's like a lot of crying happened here, a lot of loss, right? Scorpio was one of the first ones to teach me about the 5 of Cups. So I find that pretty interesting. All right, let's look at the Ace of Swords. Ace of Swords, I feel like is actually happening right now. Again, this is supposed to be lesson learned that can help you with the challenge or obstacle. But Scorpio, a lot of times when we're having like big astrological events, which I feel like I've been saying that every single freaking week, because we have been having some really big astrological events. It's like this card can be something that's happening right now. And I feel like that with an ace, it's kind of always telling me that this is new. This is something that's like here now. And so it's like new clarity, new understanding with that Ace of Swords, which also gives you new freedom. I just want to say, so whatever like new clarity or understanding you realize, it's like it gives you new freedom and you're able to break away from that dark tunnel that you've been kind of withdrawn in and healing in, right? Let's see, what is the new clarity? So we have the 5 of Swords coming back out and the 3 of Pentacles. So you were telling yourself that you had to do something on your own. Scorpio, you were telling yourself that someone didn't want to work with you. For some of you, this could be about disagreements at work, okay? It's very possible, but I'm just not really picking that up. 5 of Swords, again, is like negative thinking. It's like you're telling yourself, I can't, I won't, I never will. And it's something about someone working with you, because the 3 of Pentacles talks about teamwork. It says that these people respect your ideas. They want to hear your ideas. They want to know what you know. They want to work with you. And that's kind of what I'm getting here. It's like you have some sort of new clarity about what you were telling yourself, that you were going to do something on your own. You're not necessarily doing it on your own. They're still working with you, even if they're not physically there. So let's say I'm talking to someone who's, you know, your person has passed away. They're still working with you. They're still there. And the new clarity or new understanding is you probably learned that just because someone passes away doesn't mean that they're just gone, right? All right, let's look at the Chariot, your ride or die partner. The Chariot always talks to me about the person that fights for you, protects you. It's that person you call when you're like, I'm in a bind and I need you to come fix it. And they just jump in their car, no questions asked. That's the Chariot, right? It's also about like getting on with it. Let's get moving. Forward motion. Exactly. Let's get moving. Wheel of Fortune. Forward motion. And we have the Emperor again. So 2 major arcana here on top of a major arcana. So Spirit definitely steps in at the end of the week. The Emperor is about power, control. I'm definitely getting like things get moving and you start taking your power back. And the reason I feel that is because the 2 of Swords was on the bottom. And 2 of Swords says that you feel like you're stuck between a rock and a hard place. And the swords are like opportunities, like you don't have an opportunity. You're just stuck here in the middle. But just recently, thanks to Menopon, I learned that that moon right there in the middle of those 2 swords is actually a new opportunity. So I feel like the Pisces full moon gives you some sort of opportunity to get moving forward. All right. And I just want to say too, with the Wheel of Fortune and the Emperor coming out together, it's like you take control of your good fortune, right? So instead of saying woe me, it's like I'm going to go get what's mine, right? All right, Scorpio, let's do a guidance next. And I am using magical times. We have pilgrimage. You're on a journey to your own greatness. Your soul is longing to find the way, and only you can choose your path. We have happiness. It says immense delight can be found in the smallest of things. Cultivate fluttering moments of joy. That's going to fall on that one about the negative thinking that someone's gone and not working with you. And Miss Tina, do you see the hummingbird? Do you see that hummingbird on that picture? Do you guys see it clearly? Pretty interesting, right? What a coincidence that I don't believe in coincidence. All right, metamorphosis, which is what I've been feeling since I turned the first card over. Definitely a massive transformation. Just the process and be patient. Becoming cannot be rushed. Change is beautiful. All right. Sacred space was on the bottom. It says, take time for the dreamer in you. Find your power in stillness. In your sacred space is the power you seek. Ooh, the power you seek. It's supposed to be peace you seek, but I said power. All right. Let's close it out for Scorpio with the Moonology Oracle. And guys, remember, this is going to help with your thoughts and emotions. I do feel like it is an emotional week for you. It's going to be an emotional week for all water signs, really. A little bit of a full moon hangover. And honestly, most of the signs had a little bit of a full moon hangover, even if they weren't water signs. So you're very close to achieving your goal, the gibbous moon. Communication is key. There's new moon in Gemini. There's some twin energy. And don't let pride get in your way. It's the full moon in Leo. A time to give rather than take is on the bottom, and that's going to be new moon in Virgo. All right, I'm going to leave it right there, Scorpio. I hope that reading was helpful. If it was, please like, share, comment, subscribe, all those very good things. I'm going to clean up really quickly, guys, and then we will jump to Pisces. Mars in Aries. Well, I will say, Sandra, that's where Mars really wants to be, so that's a good thing. My Mars is in Aries too. But I also feel like people with Mars in Aries are just much more powerful sometimes than they even know. Thank you, Diana. All right, so we've done Cancer, we've done Scorpio, we have Pisces next. We've definitely had some new Pisces followers, so that's kind of interesting. And I do feel like the energy is pretty new for the Pisces energy. There is one Pisces, one. So guys, when I'm reading for you guys, let's say you don't ever comment, or let's say you don't hit the like button, or I don't know. I don't feel like it's new. I feel like it's been here. So when I'm reading, for example, Pisces, and there's someone that watches but doesn't say anything, in my mind, I just want you to know that you're like this little gray shadow of a figure of a person, because I can still feel your energy, but I don't know who you are. And so even though I really don't know who anybody is, most people have a face to me. It's like I get to see their face. And a lot of times when I get to meet you guys, like when we do live Etsy readings, and I get to see your face, it's pretty similar to what I had seen. But when people are watching and they don't say anything and they just kind of, they're quiet. Al on Twitch does it often. But now that since he's communicated, like I definitely, like I can feel it when it's there, right? But Yeah, when you guys don't, it's just like a little shadow person, like a gray shadow person. And I know it's not like a shadow person because guys, that's a whole other freaking show. But yeah, to me in my mind, it just looks like a little gray cartoon figure of a person that has no face. And there's been a Pisces for quite some time now. I would say maybe a little over a year. That just kind of watches, but doesn't necessarily, participate, doesn't ask for free readings. Yeah, nothing like that. So if you're out there, I just wanted you to know that I know you're there. And there's a few of each sign. But Pisces has just really been the one. So it's kind of stuck out. And now we're adding to that Pisces energy because we have new Pisces followers, right? So yeah, pretty interesting how it all works. All right, guys. Ooh, the Hermit comes out for Pisces before I could even timestamp. And that's a little bit of the energy of withdrawing, right? Let's timestamp 5502 for Pisces. Pisces, this is for the week of September 11th through September 17th. The Hermit popped out as I was shuffling and getting ready for your reading, and I definitely feel like this is your energy. The Hermit is about being reclusive, like withdrawing, going within. And I'm picking up a little bit of feminine energy here. I'm sensing some strong emotions about something. Most likely you're healing from some type of loss here. But you're definitely like on the other side of it, right? I feel like you've probably been watching me for a minute. And it's like you're growing and you're coming through whatever it was that you were healing from. On the bottom, Four of Wands, super interesting. If you've been watching me for that long, Pisces, most likely you're on the twin journey, and we all know that Four of Wands is union. All right, so let's pull from Llewellyn, and let's see, Pisces, why are you withdrawing? Why are you going within? What is the challenge or obstacle for Pisces? You have the Eight of Swords. So whatever it is, it's a self-restriction. It's like it's time to come out, Pisces. Lesson learned, we have the Sun. This is about joy and happiness. Outcome, we have the King of Wands. You need to find your confidence. This is actually a person. Pisces, this is a person that's in your environment, a King of Wands. This is going to be an Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius. And I'm just going to say he's probably an Aries. And it's definitely someone who is like super sure of themselves is what I'm getting there. Super quick answer. That was a rush. Boom. On the bottom, Seven of Cups. Pisces, you had different choices here. I'm not sure whether you right now you think this is your only choice. I'm just guessing right now and saying yes. We'll pull some more tarot to clarify. But you have choices here. And it's like you don't understand that you have more than one choice is what I'm getting, Pisces. All right, who's in here? Who's in here has got the Pisces? Like that's I gotta know now. But yeah, so the Hermit, self-restriction, Virgo energy, Eight of Swords is telling me that like whatever you're withdrawing from, whatever you're hiding from, you don't have to, you don't need to. In fact, Pisces, I definitely sense like this really strong energy with you before we even started. So it's like you're doing this to yourself. Why, Pisces? Why? The Sun is lesson learned. And again, I feel like this is a pretty big week astrology wise. So I feel like this is something that's happening right now. And what it is like you're trying to find joy. You're trying to find happiness. You want joy. You want happiness. Nobody wants to I shouldn't say that. Some people like being on their own. Not everyone has to be around a bunch of people. But Pisces, mystic, spiritual, light type of energy. I do kind of feel that you would want to be around people and you've just withdrawn because of whatever loss has happened here. But again, it's like it's time to come out, and that's the self-restriction. It's like you're keeping yourself in, and it's time to like bust out of that, right? And then the King of Wands, I feel like is the reason. This is the outcome. So guys, we are in Mercury retrograde. Victoria goes, me. So we are in Mercury retrograde, and yeah, I feel like we went through Cancer, we went through Scorpio. I picked up on some full moon hangover, but I did not pick up on any kind of Mercury retrograde. Maybe a little for Scorpio, but I feel like whatever Scorpio's loss is, dang, there goes both the ears. Whatever Scorpio's loss is, it's like permanent. So it's something that like they're gonna break out and then they're gonna transform and move on to a different thing in their life. With you, this is like an ongoing type of situation, Pisces. But I do kind of sense that it's possible that this is a surprise. And it's also possible that it makes you happy. All right, let's pull some tarot. Let's see what is going on for Pisces. Let's look at that Eight of Cups. What is the self-restriction? What is the self-restriction? So Temperance, it's because you're still healing and it's slow. Temperance energy is always slow. It's Sagittarius. It is a fire sign. But when I get that healing type of energy from it, it's slow moving energy, right? Like it takes a long time to heal from something. Look at that. I'm talking to a Pisces that's on the twin journey. Surprise. The High Priestess. Again, the veil between heaven and earth. So to me, the High Priestess is always about the bridging energy. That's your person. This is going to be a divine feminine energy, and this is a strong divine masculine energy here. And that's your person. I'm definitely picking up that I'm talking to a Sagittarius who's in some form of separation from their divine counterpart. You most likely already know Pisces because you've been following me. You know who this person is. Like, you know about the twins, you know about the spiritual connection, you know about the journey. Yes. And it's like you've been healing and going through this, keeping yourself withdrawn because of what happened here. But I definitely sense like the person, man, sometimes I don't want to be that person that goes like, yes, they're coming back. But that's definitely what it is. Does it make you happy? Yes. Yes, it does. Look at that. So the Hanged Man, not a coincidence, guys. Two different tarot decks, okay? The Hanged Man, that's you, Pisces energy, stuck between two worlds, can't go backwards because nobody can, can't go forward because you're still waiting for this dude, right? And then the self-restriction, the Eight of Swords, coming back out in a completely different tarot deck. So it's like, yes, this person comes back, Pisces, and it helps you like break out. It definitely brings you some form of happiness. All right, now whether this person is healed or not, I don't know. But Pisces, I do want to say that I made a big deal about Mercury retrograde. I really got tired of hearing everybody go, oh, your dumb ex is going to come back and it's spirit testing you. Guys, don't have that type of attitude. Yes, is it going to be an ex coming back? But guess what? They can be off healing just like you're off healing. Why do they have to be dumb and you're not? You see what I'm trying to say? Like maybe the person's better now. I don't really know, Pisces. Let's just cross our fingers and hope. But let's pull a few more tarot cards and find out. All right. The Devil card comes out. And the Five of Pentacles comes out. The Empress, you're going to know. You're going to know. You're going to feel it. And you're going to know. You'll be like, Rosa told me, but I already knew. I didn't even need Rosa to tell me. So the Devil energy, I got that, right? Like this cocky SOB, you know what I'm saying? Like that type of energy. So the Devil comes out, just really proves it. The Devil is Capricorn energy. So it's possible that like, maybe this is like an Aries sun, Capricorn moon. Maybe that's me, Aries sun, Capricorn moon. But I'm not sensing that. I'm picking up like this dude is just really sure of himself. He's not healed. This person isn't ready. They are too overly confident. And they definitely are giving off a strong vibe of like toxicity, of wanting to be bound to you again type of situation. And then the Five of Pentacles just confirms it because the Five of Pentacles is the card that literally means someone wants to come back home. Promise you. No joke. Google it. Five of Pentacles. All right. So the Empress on the bottom, Pisces, tells me, ooh, look at that. Look at the next card. Do you guys see that? The Lovers. Can you see it? Definitely on the twin journey. But it tells me that the Empress, Pisces, that you're not dumb. You know, you've learned, you've been healing, you've been learning about your twin journey. You have boundaries, you're doing the things, you're gonna be just fine. All right, let's do some guidance for Pisces, and we're going to use magical times. Had 3 flip out. I'm going to take all of them. Adversity, see the gifts and challenge. One can be taught within the calm, but the greatest lessons are learned from the storms. I just want to say that tells me that your twin journey has been super difficult, but it also tells me that you're going to have some powerful rewards the moment you start following your purpose. Changes here. You're transforming. Let go of the past. Okay, let go of the past, embrace the light and joy of this new day. And then love is here. All right, it wasn't reconciled, but it was love. So I feel like just because the person isn't ready doesn't mean they're not a good person, doesn't mean you need to go like bash them or hate them. Pisces, send them unconditional love. That's what you're supposed to be doing. It says listen to your heart, embrace what makes you happy. There are 1 million reasons to love. All right, let's close it out for Pisces with the Moonology Oracle. And this is going to help with your thoughts and emotions. Pisces, I do feel like it is emotional for you. I do feel like you're having some full moon hangover. But as from the beginning, I thought that it was going to be extra emotional for you. I feel like it's actually more Cancer and Scorpio and less Pisces. So it's almost because it's like it's your moon. It's almost not as difficult. It's like you're ready for it, right? The first one to come out, you're not going to believe it. I didn't even look at it. I just threw it down. Balance, spirituality, and practicality. And it's the full moon in Pisces. No way. All right, next one says step out of your comfort zone. It's the North Node. And don't let your past hold you back. It's the South Node. Beautiful. All right, Pisces, definitely on that spiritual journey. Congratulations, Pisces, because you're doing all the things. All right, I'm going to leave it right there. I hope that reading was helpful. If it was, please like, share, comment, subscribe, all those very good things. And that's it, guys. That's going to finish the water signs for the week of September 11th through September 17th. Yay! What do you guys think? Not too shabby, right? I thought it was going to be much more emotional than that. I was like prepared to cry. Sometimes we always think that emotions have to be like these heavy feelings, right? Like crying. When someone says, oh, they're emotional, well, they must be crying. You could be excited, you could be happy. That's emotional too. You know how like when babies are born and we're all ecstatic, like that's emotional. You know what I'm saying? Like emotional doesn't always have to be like super sad. Pisces, watch out, Pisces. I feel like you're ready. You don't need me to tell you to watch out. Thank you guys. Super sweet. Ooh, look at Sandra. My elements are 34% fire, 35% air, 7% earth, and 23% water. That is amazing. I'm so proud of you right now, Sandra. Like, I don't even know that about my own. That's so interesting. Oh, yes. Thank you, Sandra, on Facebook. Yes, guys. Make sure to hit that subscribe button. Oh, gosh. I'm so glad we brought that up. I almost forgot. All right, guys. So we are having a subscriber. Remember I said that we were going to start saving the subscriber energy love readings for the subscribers that are paying subscribers, right? So my Facebook got monetized. And we now have a subscription monetization on there. It is $4.99 a month, guys. It's a very small fee. I have added some members perks on there. And one of them is going to be the subscriber energy live reading. Now, we're still going to do collective readings on YouTube for free, guys. But with the subscriber energy, it's a lot more direct. The messages could be a lot more for you instead of just collective, right? I've already done one in here, and it came out beautiful. I definitely felt like I was able to connect with each subscriber. I felt like I could pick cards that were like directly for a certain person. And so what I've done is I've made our next one. But what I was trying to do was like make a poll on my Facebook page for the subscribers only to see like when would be a good time to do this live reading. Because there's just we're just starting, right? So it's still a small amount of you. I thought it might be easy to figure out a good time that everyone can be there live. And I know, guys, we have people, Amber's out on the East Coast, and then we have like Diana and Miss L out on the West Coast. So I know we're out every which where. But I would really like for the most of us to be able to be available for this particular live. So again, members only. You do have to subscribe. So a lot of you guys are like, oh, I follow you on Facebook. How come I can't watch this video? You're following me on Facebook for free, guys. It's all about energy exchange, okay? $4.99 is a very small fee, and you're going to have several different perks. One of them is a completely all-time running 10% off all my Etsy shop readings. So if you're subscribed on my Facebook page, there is a code that gives you 10% off all Etsy shop readings. If you have any trouble finding that code on the subscribers hub, just reach out to me and I will gladly give it to you. And again, that's off any reading in my Etsy shop, including the lives, guys. So that's one of the perks alone. And then I'm going to do these exclusive members only love readings, subscriber energy. And it's definitely where I'm tapping into your subscriber energy. That means you've hit the button. There's energy exchange. You've made a payment. And now I'm going to give you a more personal reading than we do like when we're doing these big signs, right? So yes, guys, Facebook only. YouTube's coming slowly but surely. I feel like we're close to the 800 mark. So we're getting there. But Facebook did jump in first. Look at all the ones across the screen. One, 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 one. But yeah, so that's where it's at, guys. That's where the info is. That's where our little tribe is gathering, and we are doing big things over there. So please make sure to go check that out. I do want us to discuss this reading. So I have scheduled it for Friday because that is my off day. And it's when I have the most time to be able to do this reading for you guys. So yeah, Sandra is a subscriber. Miss L, Miss L, not yet, huh? Miss L doesn't have Facebook. I just remembered. Diana is a subscriber. Who else is in here that is a subscriber? There's lots of people in here, right? That you guys are subscribed. So let's talk about it. When is a good time? Sandra is in here. When is a good time to do that live? I've been doing them around 8 p.m. But Diana, you messaged me and said something about you weren't available 8 to 12. I'm assuming you mean 8 a.m. to 12 p.m. Oh yes, my honey is a subscriber. $7.97. Yeah, I seen it say $7.99 like 2 days ago. But yeah. We got a subscriber on the shorts, and then they took it away quickly. And then we got another one the next day on the shorts, and they took it away quickly. All right, so Sandra says anytime Saturday and Sunday is out of service. Okay, so Friday is still a good day, right? Off Friday, but leaving for camping at 1. All right. So what if we did like, oh, there's Jamie. Hi, Jamie. Oh, no worries, no worries. All right, so let's try Friday What do you guys ladies think about like 10? Okay, wait. So wait a minute, because the time's different. All right, so Sandra's on my time. So anytime Friday. So Diana, I need to know, your 1 o'clock, you're going camping, so you're probably gonna have to get ready and all that kind of stuff. What is your 10 a.m. Diana, what time? So your 10 a.m. is my 11, 12, 1? Is it 1 p.m.? Is that right, Miss L? Is that we're 3 hours? Help me figure it out. I think we're 3 hours apart. Because we're Central Time, Mountain Time, Pacific, or maybe it's 2. Maybe it's just 2. All right, so it's 9:14 right now. I swear to God, I was like, I'm so slow. I'm looking at the clock. Have mercy. It's 9:15, guys. 9:15 Central Time. So what time is it for you right now, Diana? Is it 6 or 7? Okay, so 10 a.m. is noon for you. Awesome. Miss L, open availability. Have you gotten Facebook yet, Miss L? You have got to get Facebook so you can come over and hang out with us when we do these members only. 7:15 it is. All right, I got it. So 2 hours. All right. So so would 10 be good for you? And that's noon for me, because noon is good for me. Yeah, you guys are super close. I was watching the replay on one of my videos. I think it was yesterday, maybe the day before yesterday, I don't remember. But I seen where you guys just realized that you were close to each other. I guess I never said anything. I know, like some people don't want everyone to know like where they're at. But yeah, like I've always known that you guys were super close together. I remember looking it up on the map and showing Junior. I was like, Miss L is here and Diana is here. But I seen you guys talking about it the other day, so I thought that was pretty cool. All right, so even earlier, she says is okay. I think let's do. You want to do earlier so you can have more time to get ready? I completely understand. All right, so let's do so 10 is noon. 9 is 11. Let's do 8. So it'd be 10 a.m. my time. 10 a.m. my time. And that'll give you plenty of time. You get to go camping again. Did I just read that? Is that what's happening? Yeah, let's look at Sandra. She's like, make a Facebook account, Miss L, for our tribe. I understand why Miss L doesn't, though. I totally get it. No worries. It is a small world, so much. All right, so that's what I'm doing at 10 a.m. Central Time. So I'm going to go over and edit that post because I did already post about it. So we're going to do it Friday, guys, 10 a.m. Central Time. You relocated. Miss L, did you move and I missed it? So much stuff happens, guys. I'm doing the readings. I have to go back and watch the things so I can see. You guys will be like, well, I talked about it on such and such day. I'm like, I didn't see that. I was doing the reading. All right, guys, I didn't offer free readings, and I feel super bad because now the count has went down, and some people might have been waiting. Guys, I always offer free readings at the end. So if I don't say anything, just shoot your comment in there, and it'll help me remember. But let me know, guys, if anyone is out there, if you're looking for a free reading, if you have a question, if you just want some guidance, whatever it is, just let me know. I keep mixing my tarot or decks. Like I'm wondering, like, should I mix them together and make like one big giant tarot? Like one big giant Rider Waite. It's like second time I've done it. I do like mixing my oracle cards together. Jamie breaks the ice. Diana says, sounds great. 8 a.m. I was wondering if you could go back and watch so you can see comments. I do go back and watch so I can see the comments. When I have time, guys, I try. But you guys have not been blowing up the Etsy shop. I'm super sad about it. Please come over and keep me busy. Guys, I'm trying to quit smoking. I need to be busy at all times, okay? So yes, come over. Check out the Etsy shop for Pete's sake. But yeah, so I've had more time, which definitely helps me. It's balance, right? Sometimes I overwork, and I don't get to go check the comments and see what everyone was talking about and see how happy and excited everyone was. And it's really good for me to see that kind of stuff, right? So Princess Nora, I love it. But yeah, so when I do have time, I try to go over. I like to watch my own tarot too, guys. You know what I mean? Like I have my own readers that I like to watch. I really love Soulful Revolution. Minnow Pond, I've been watching since I started watching tarot. And he's a guy. It's rare for me to like guys because I don't know. I feel like guys just do it to like please don't shoot me, but I'm a girl and like I don't know, I see guys doing it sometimes and like they really get women's feels, you know what I'm trying to say, and I feel like sometimes they take advantage, so I kind of have a little bit of a wall when it comes to guys. Sandra has me watching The Rich Lop. I'm gonna get his name right because I feel like it's so rude when I don't. And he has turned out to be great. Like I was not, I was a little standoffish at first, but he's super great. Yeah, and now my new favorite is going to be Frankie's Tarot. So guys, if you have not checked out Frankie's Tarot, it's a girl. She's wonderful. She's amazing. I can turn her on and just listen to her for hours and hours and hours, and I can just sit here and do my work, do my notes, study my astrology charts. You know what I'm saying? And just have her in the background. So yeah, make sure to check her out too. But yeah, so when I have downtime, I like to, watch my own, tarot, not me, but like, other people. And it helps me to like, like keep up to date, or you know what I'm saying, like get new meanings for different cards. Like for example, that Two of Swords. For the longest time, the Two of Swords to me was just like you're stuck. You have a rock here, a rock in a hard place. You can't go. You know what I'm saying? And it was like that for the longest time. And then Minnow Pond was like, hey, there's a moon in this card. I was like, yeah. You know what I mean? All right, Jamie, is the current guy I'm talking to going to turn into a relationship? I love it. Let's find out. All right, let's use some Llewellyn. Sometimes I wanted a certain deck, and I'm like, I wonder why I wanted that particular deck. So then I'll start thinking about like all the cards that are different in that particular deck. You know what I mean? Like which one's gonna come out? All right, let's see what's going on with Jamie and the new guy. So we have the Eight of Cups. You're walking away from something. You're walking towards your Two of Cups. Remember, we learned that not too long ago. And then we have the Priestess energy. Again, there's a strong connection to spirit, to source, to, a knowing, right? And then we have the Queen of Cups. Super interesting. All right, I feel like this is definitely going to be past, present, future. So let's look at the present. Show me that new guy. The Chariot, Temperance, and the Seven of Wands. Interesting. There's the new guy. Is the new guy an earth sign? Is he a Taurus by chance? Okay, so the Chariot comes out and it talks about like it's time to get moving, it's time to get on with the new path. And it's pretty interesting because the Eight of Cups was there, and the Eight of Cups definitely is that card that says like you're getting on with it, right? Like you're moving on. The rest people are like, this is about leaving something behind. Not necessarily. It just means that there's 2 more cups. The goal is 10 cups, right? And it's like you see the 8 cups and you're like, where's the other 2 cups? I think I'm going to go find my Two of Cups. And finding your Two of Cups to me is like finding your soulmate, finding that person that like matches your effort, right? And then the Chariot comes in and it's like, you found him. He could have strong Cancer energy also. But the High Priestess is like, you are definitely most likely a twin on a journey. I want to say with that Queen of Cups, divine feminine energy. So most likely you have like Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. And with the Priestess energy and the Temperance card, Sagittarius, I'm definitely kind of getting here strong energy too. These are a bunch of major arcanas. Jamie, big juice here. But Temperance energy is like you've been healing. You've been healing from that High Priestess energy, from that bridging energy between you, the feminine energy, and your masculine energy. And then over here with the Queen of Cups and the Seven of Wands, it tells me that you've learned to make healthy boundaries. And not only have you learned to make healthy boundaries, but you've actually learned to enforce them. We can all say, I'm not going to allow anyone to treat me this way ever again. But then we do. And it's like, why'd you say it? You're just wasting oxygen. Well, you're not wasting oxygen anymore. You actually mean it this time. All right, I'm still not seeing the new guy. Show me the new guy. Show me the new guy. So we have the Sun, happiness. We have the Eight of Swords, self-restriction, and Page of Swords, new communication. Knight of Pentacles is on the bottom. It's slow moving. So I feel like I'm not seeing him because it's slow, right? The Sun tells me, is it possible that he's younger than you, Jamie? Pretty interesting. After my twin journey, I manifested my soulmate, and wouldn't you know it, he's younger than me, guys. Eight of Swords, definitely, again, telling me like self-restriction. I definitely feel like this person is helping you break out of this self-restriction. This self-restriction is very much like the I can't have love. I won't have love. The one person I wanted is not open, available. So I'm just stuck here. And it's like this person moves in and helps you like unwind all these binds, right? And then the Page of Swords also tells me you guys are not, you're both scared. You're both scared to like, you're watching each other and looking at each other, but it's like you're both scared to say how you really feel. So that's super interesting. It could also mean too, one, the slow moving energy. It could be that like maybe they were hurt too, right? Me and Junior, I know it seems like we got together really quickly, but that's really not true. We actually knew each other for several years, and we were friends for quite some time. Definitely our friendship like grew and we started spending more time together and blah, blah, blah. And as it just progressed and got moved forward, but this was over like years of time. This wasn't like, bam, you see what I'm trying to say? So I'm kind of getting like, it's possible that like, and it's definitely because Junior was trying to heal from something too, right? And like he was going through his own wars and his own inner demons, and I was going through my wars and my inner demons, but we were just happened to be friends and going through it at the same time, right? And it's like, it's kind of what I'm getting, that energy with that person. It's like they're not quite ready, and there's a little bit of fear because they're still healing too. All right, so I hope that was helpful, Jamie. Good night, Diana. Have a great night. What do you mean, honey? Oh, the battery died. I got you. Thank you, Jamie. Thank you. All right, guys. I think I'm going to wrap it up. Oh, Princess Nora liked and said, thank you so much. All right, guys, don't forget, we have the air signs tomorrow, 8 p.m. Central Time. And guys, please go over and check out my Facebook page and make sure to hit that sub button. I want to make sure that everyone that's supposed to be there is there on Friday. I am going to go edit that post, and we are going to do it Friday the 9th at 10 a.m. Central Time on Facebook only, guys. I hope to see all of you guys there. Thank you so much for coming in and hanging out with me. I appreciate all of you so very much. As always, I'm always sending all of you abundant love and light on your journey. Thank you, guys.